Snivy one. I don't even have the regular one anymore. Ah, sheesh. Wait. Ah. Dude. Jesus. Why not? Why not? It's a different grass starter. It's the same. It's the same. And there we go. So, we got Snivy back. Let's find our last shiny of it, and then we will move to whichever one I find after. Oops. I need to get used to this controller. Like this, the home button and the other button are too close together. 1, 2. I got like the slowest people to clear the thing. 3. At least this place is open. 4. Yeah. 5. Oh, I need to check sandwich ingredients. 5. 6. Salt and sour. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. We'll do an encounter sandwich actually. 15. 16. 17. 18. This way we can save some Urban Mystica too. 19. 1. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 8. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 5. 36. 7. 38. Not normal. 39. 40. 41. 42. 40. 44. 45. 46. 47. There's no way that's the ingredient list. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. Okay, fine. 54. What's going on? 55. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. 56. How are you doing today, Moet? 57. 58. 59. 60. And we'll do our traditional +1. Yeah, especially since we only need one. We only need one Snivy. But I also know where to isolate Trico and Turtwig. So we might also do those today. I need to see... We're gonna save. I'm gonna see if I have enough ingredients to make this sandwich. So it says I need rice. I have a lot of rice. I need curry powder, okay, and then 1 wasabi. Okay, we have the stuff for it. Picnic. Shiny drought. Ah, no problem. It'll come back. Just gotta give it some time. Are there anyone specifically you're trying to isolate for? There's the wrong button. 5, 6. Silver pick. Yeah, I've been trying to look at a bunch of other people and what shinies they've been hunting for. Or at least trying to get a better idea of a lot of the other shiny starters. So I was looking at like isolations for Cyndaquil and Torchic, Mudkip, Turtwig, Trico, and Fennekin, because I think those are all the last ones I need. But Fennekin, I'm probably gonna need a freaking thing for it. Hunting and Sword, Azelf, Blacephalon, Swirlix, and Sizzlipede. No dice. I don't know how hard it is, but I'm assuming it's a lot harder to shiny hunt in the previous games, since you can't, like, lower your odds drastically enough. I need to eventually... Okay, go, we got Encounter Crest too. I do need to eventually go back to those games and figure it out. But, I mean, if shiny hunting for other Pokemon becomes better in the newer games, I'm not gonna complain. It's funny, like, Blacephalon, I had no idea that was even a Pokemon, even though I played all throughout Sword and Shield. I didn't know it was a Pokemon until, like, I watched a video on, like, the card game and saw that it was a thing. Same thing for, Dhelmise. Dhelmise is another one where I'm just like, really? That's a Pokemon? I've never seen it before. Or I'm sure I've seen it before, but it never stuck to memory. Yeah, eventually. I need to find my games, actually. So I think one day... Probably not this weekend, because I'm mostly out this weekend. But I need to find my sword and shield. And hope that it's in my Switch case where I left it. Yeah, especially doing like the full shiny decks, or shiny living decks. I also haven't bothered trying to figure out what I need in my Pokemon home yet. I just recently finished the Kitakami Pokédex, so I at least know I have all of those ones on. But I still need, like, how many more do I think? I still need to see at least like 10 more in the Blueberry Academy. And that's including like the Paradox legendaries. It's okay. Give it all you got. This is all for the end goal. To have that sweet, sweet Living Dex collection. People might think it's sad, but I mean, I think it's like a great commitment. It like shows that you have like the patience and the commitment to like catch one of every single Pokemon, especially a shiny version. Just gotta do it before they start creating more Pokemon. Well, then again, if they do it, if you finish and you have to catch more Pokemon, then it just extends the project a little bit further. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to the new game. Like, okay. I didn't look too much at what was spoiled when, like, Nintendo got its databases hacked or something like that. Oh my god, these Pyroars, man! Yeah, I didn't look and see too much of what happened or what data was leaked. Even though it's, like, all over the internet. But I'm still very excited for what is to come in the next game. Actually, I lied. There's one... So my friend is a huge fan of Mudkip. And it was the funniest thing when he showed me what Mudkip was supposed to be versus what he looks like now. Oh yeah, I doubt they're gonna try and do that. I will say I did do the shiny Gimme Ghoul raid for that. The only issue is I did one. Ah. It avoided every single leak. Nice. Yeah, because honestly, like, those leaks have, like, popped up everywhere. Like, I've seen... And the only other funny thing is, like, a lot of the speculation channels that I see come up are just, like... They're almost like clockwork, where it feels like every day they try and post a video on what new speculation for the new game is going to be. And then when the leaks happened, everybody and their mother was just like all over it, you know, promoting a lot of news about, oh yeah, this is leaked, this is leaked, we can still speculate this and that. I'm like, okay, I'll still wait for the new game to come out, because it's like, knowing the information now isn't really going to change what's going to happen for me up until then. Oh, okay. So you wanna try and get a natural spawning one, I see. Fair, fair. I definitely understand wanting to get it because it's like especially because it's like one of those static shinies. So it'd be almost the same as getting the shiny Blitzel at if you do the Blueberry Academy stuff. But I mean, it's also something that you can shiny hunt and catch in game. So I see it. I see it. I see it. I respect it. I still also at some point have to go back and shiny hunt a bunch of other Pokemon that I've already caught. Like, especially if I'm going to do the evolutions. I learned recently that I thought that for the Pokemon TCG, we were going to get an EV special set in December. But I think it comes out in Japan in December and in the States in January. I think that's speculation. Still have a chance to get more of them. Okay. I mean, if all else fails, then you can do the raids. But I mean, I guess it's a matter of how much time you want to spend on it, I guess. 'Cause that's the other thing I didn't know is that you can actually stumble upon shiny raids. I thought shiny Pokemon in raids were like locked to not be shiny, but I guess people have figured out a way to find shiny raids. Not sure. Yeah, I was so hoping that the card set would come out in December, just so that it was like, you know, oh, Christmas time, perfect holiday set. But I mean, it's all still like also speculation, but I think they were speculating that it comes out in Japan in December, and then in the States it's going to come out in like January or something. But I don't have a clue because I didn't really pay attention to the special sets of this year. I guess it might, no. Because they already have they have two Ultra Premium collections that they've already, like, listed out. There's the Terapagos Ultra Premium collection, which focuses on Stellar Crown, which is, like, the most recent set. And I saw that there's supposed to be like a Greninja Ultra Premium collection, which I'm not too big of a fan of. But that's also because I have like kind of an indifference about Greninja. It's a cool mon, but I think the promo cards and like the stuff it comes with fall a little bit flat in comparison. Oh. Yeah, there is supposed to be a special Eevee set, and that is the one that I'm looking so much forward to. Specifically because it's like my favorite Pokemon is Flareon, and I just love the evolutions anyways. So to me, that's going to be a really sick set, like once it comes out. Plus, in Japan, they already have the Sylveon trial deck, I guess you would call it. The promo deck. Whatever you'd want to call it. So it's like they already have like one of the terrestrialization evolution forms available to them. But that's supposed to come out with the set in November, which is very exciting. So, end of the year Pokemon, such a good time. Oh, Snivy, show me one. I would say I feel like personally I picked a good year to like get it back into Pokemon. Because it's such a good time with so many good releases coming out. It's like, I've always played Pokemon, but I've never, like, I never dove deep into, like, the trading card game or the video game. I was always the type of person to just, like, play it and then drop it. But I definitely feel like this is a good time to get and play into Pokemon. Which is really nice, because I really miss playing card games. And the fact that Pokemon, it feels like it's the cheapest card game currently. At least it's cheapest compared to other games that I probably would play. Is probably the statement I would use. Although I kind of wish that I started playing a lot earlier than I did, like, cause I only started playing last year, and I wish I had like a couple more years under my belt. But better late than never is what I like to believe in. You're getting to me now. Wow, shiny Snivy does not wanna show up. How much? Almost halfway. Oh, I'm also just thinking in my head, it's gonna be so... Oh, if I wanted to really go deeper, you know, getting shiny forms in the... Because there's also different genders of Pokemon that have different looks to it as well. Oy, oy, oy. True. Doesn't matter the gender. I don't remember what the other two that I have were. I feel like the other two that I had were female. It's okay. By the end of tonight, we will get one more Snivy. And if we don't, then I guess I'll just cry, I guess. I don't know. If we don't find the one shiny Snivy, then it's just gonna be on my bad list. But better to get it now and forget about it later. Oh, I thought I saw something gold over there. I don't know what would have been gold. I think shiny Rabsca is gold. Oh. That's like so true, right? You know, every time that I've shiny hunted, the moment that I'm like about to give up and I start complaining about how they don't show up, they just show up. Sometimes that's really all you gotta do is when you're finding shiny hunting for Pokemon. You just gotta complain about how they don't show up. You gotta call them fake. Say that they don't exist. And then they'll show up. Hopefully. I forgot who we did that with. I think we did it with Piplup. And I'm sure I can create a compilation of every time I've complained and then found a shiny Pokemon close most of the time of complaining. That's what I'm saying. It's like this game's got a mic and it can hear exactly what I'm trying to get. It's listening to every word I say, and then the moment it hears like my negative tone, it's just like, all right, we gotta appease the player. We gotta appease the player. Show him the shiny. That's the only other thing is like I got the short of when I caught all the Geodudes exported and ready to upload. So by this weekend we should get that one posted up. I definitely want to try and get some longer videos out. Eventually I'm just gonna post a video compilation of all the other Pokemon that we've caught throughout doing this. So for now it's just gonna be a bunch of shorts. I don't know what shiny torso. And then eventually, that's the nice part I think about like streaming and doing all this stuff. It's like when you're doing it so casually, it's like I'm already going to be playing this game and shiny hunting and all that. I have all the equipment and I can just do it. Right? I'm not too stressed or worried about trying to make a living off of doing this, especially since, you know, I have just an actual job. It's just a nice, relaxing pastime, as opposed to when I used to play League. Because I used to be the salty player. I played a bunch of League and I played a bunch of Apex. I still do, but I've definitely relaxed a lot about it sometimes. Pokemon shiny hunting. It's relaxing until you can't find a shiny for like a week straight. I remember when I'm pretty sure I told the story, but I remember when I tried getting a shiny starter in one of the games, and I was on vacation, and I spent the first 3 days of my vacation just soft resetting the start of my game just so I can get a shiny starter. And then I gave up because I was like, I want to play the game. It just came out and I'm on vacation. So I gave up that shiny hunt. But now we're making up for it by getting the shiny starters in this game. I don't even remember what shiny starter it was or what game it was. It had to have been like a more recent game though. Alright. 10.5 minutes. Whew. Right, Chansey. Alright, Snivy wants me to do a picnic reset, so we'll do a picnic reset real quick. I don't know why, but it always feels good to just like mix up the resets that you do. Just throw in a picnic reset every once in a while. This feels like the right thing to do sometimes. Alright. We're gonna start getting into the complaining portion. My game only believes that 2 can be shiny. What's going on, King Enderflame? That's what I'm saying. No shiny, throw out a picnic real quick, and keep going. So we're just looking for one. Looking for one. Nice, welcome back, welcome back. We have our shinies, or our Snivy outbreak. So we're just trying to get one. We only need one. And I was hoping I'd have enough time in this sandwich to go isolate a couple of other grass starters. Which, realistically, we could. I just have to go hit a vending machine so I can grab some more of the encounter. Well, I guess maybe for those ones we could do... I have to see how much herb I got, though. I also saw a thing where I can collect a bunch of, like, different styles of chairs. And it gives out 2 of each Urban Mystica. So I'm gonna take a look at that, probably off stream, after stream. And then we can use it for next Monday. I'm not gonna be streaming on Saturday. Because I'm not gonna be home. And then I have to guess I could try and stream on Sunday. But that's also just a big maybe. Because normally I'm like busy on the weekends. But we'll see. Halloween updates start next week. So we're definitely going to do some Gengar raids. And they have, what was it? They're having event outbreaks for, I think I saw Shuppet. I think I saw Mischievous. And another ghost type that wasn't Litwick, so I was really sad. I really want a shiny hunt for Litwick. Oh my gosh. Chandelure is probably my most favorite shiny. It's so cool. Super cool. Really ties into Grab the Lantern. Not by choice. Such a cool shiny. The blue flames. I think the shiny one has the orange flames. Woo! How are you doing, Daiko? How are you? Welcome, welcome. We're working on starters, and we have a lot of them. But I need one more Snivy for the living decks. Nah, that's chill. That's super sick. Especially because I like the more warm colors. Like red's my favorite color. But when I see a shiny that's like, you know, more like orange, red, yellow, ah, oh, so good. Oy, 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 oy. This encounter sandwich. We definitely encountering. How many bluebird points do I have? I do not have any. I wonder if I should probably gotten more blueberry points. I need to see what kind of herbs I got. Cause if we don't find one now, then what we can do is we can do an Urban Mystica, a level 3 sandwich. And then, hopefully, we find it early enough to fly over to Trico And find one over there, or find 3, because we haven't started doing Trico yet anyways. There are, we finished a lot of starters, though. We don't need we still need quite a few. Like, I think we still need double digits amount. I need to, like, sit down and recount what we need. Or at least list it out. But I organized my boxes to show me what shinies I still need. Just kind of funny, because when I looked through... I forget which generation, but there's like one generation where I didn't catch any of the starters yet, because they haven't shown up. Not Gen 2. I don't think it's Gen 3. I don't remember which generation it was. But there's one generation where I haven't caught a single shiny from that line, because I haven't seen... Besides the newest generation. Because those ones you're going to have to Masuda method and hatch those ones. And honestly, I'm like dreading that day, because it's just going to be a whole lot of getting eggs. I'm definitely going to have to prep like a bunch of eggs for that one. And we're gonna treat it like it's like a gacha system. So what I'm going to do is, I saw that you can breed one Ditto with all 3 of them in the same party. And it gives you just an assortment of random eggs. And I am all for the randomization. I love gacha. So hopefully, by the time we reach then, it'll not be the end of the year. I think based off how many starters we still need, I could realistically finish this by the end of November. Oops. Assuming 1, I don't get distracted by other things. 2, I'm still trying to shiny hunt. 3, no new games that I'm absolutely looking forward to. There's nothing listed now, but hopefully there's not like a surprise game where I'm just like, I want to spend all of my time and hours on that game. Like currently, Super Mario, the new Mario Party Jamboree, that's what it's called. I bought the game, and I'm currently waiting to play it with my friends, but we're not playing it till Saturday, because we're having a Halloween party. Alright, there's a minute left. And that's a regular one. I'm probably going to reset... I'm just gonna do a final check. And I'm going to reset. And we'll actually just use a sparkling sandwich. Let me look at the sparkling sandwich list. This requires salt and sour. I think I have both of them. I don't remember. I have to check. So it's a leaf, it's lettuce, salt, and sour. I should have those. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. I was like, who the heck is this? Oh, it's nighttime. Love shiny hunting at night. Okay. So we're gonna picnic. And we're actually just gonna go ahead and do level 3 shiny sandwich, because I don't want to spend too much time trying to get one Snivy. I don't want Snivy to be the bane of my existence, so we're going to just... lettuce. I push the home button again. What did I say? Salty and sour? Okay, we're out of salty, which is not good. And then I really need to plan out what herbs we're gonna... Okay, no, I did. Okay. I need to plan out what herbs I have and what I still may need. So we need... Since we need Syndical Torchic, we're gonna need at least 2 Encounter Fire Sandwiches. So those might not need too many herbs. Trico, Turtwig, Mudkip. Those ones can also work with Ice Encounter Sandwiches. That's what I'm hoping for, Mahit. Alright. 1 Snivy, and hopefully we'll have enough time to do 1 Trico. Berries. I mean, it worked for, who did I shiny hunt for last time? I think when I was shiny hunting for no, it was Oshawott? Where it kind of worked splendidly on one of the sandwiches. I believe for the Oshawott... The Oshawott one, we caught 4. Which was kind of like a what the heck? I don't need 4, but now we have an extra one to give away at some point. Alright, come on, Snivy. Show me one early. I don't want to jinx my sandwich, so I don't want to say anything. Unfortunately, the green is only a little bit darker. Oh. Why do they have to make the grass so tall? Yeah, I can't handle the ones that are just hiding in the tall grass. I feel like I'm just gonna swoop by them. Look at that. Oh, it's just hiding in the tall grass. I mean, this is a nicer spot than we had last time. Because last time we had it like next to the wall, and all of that is just grass. The only downside is we definitely have a lot more Executors spawning. Who allowed all these like Executors to spawn? Which I think last time we actually used the leftover time of our sandwich to try and get a Snivy, and we ended up getting 1 Executor instead. Which, I mean, is a shiny we need, so I'm not waiting. But I'm hoping that not another one shows up. No regular one. No regular shiny. All this tall grass, so I can't see. It's only been 4 minutes and I'm freaking out. Picnic reset. Yeah. I mean, if there was like Alolan Exegutors, you know, I wouldn't mind if those showing up. Just the light green it's burning my eyes. I need... Oh, the cat is going off in the hallway. I need a darker. Please, Gabe. The sad part is, I don't want to find one when I have, like, maybe 5 minutes left in the sandwich. What could very much happen. But at that point, it's like, I've got 5 minutes left. I don't have a lot of time for Trico, and... that sandwich would be, like, fully dedicated just for the Snivy. And for the Trico, we don't even have an outbreak for it, so I have to... If I do go with the full... If I do go with, like, just an encounter sandwich, then we're just going with those odds without the plus outbreak odds. Why is there no shiny Snivy? I just need one! Just need one! Honestly, Snivy's gonna be the bane of my existence. What the heck? I know not a lot of time hasn't elapsed, but... no, if dealing a defeat the Trico. I don't think it does. I think I saw a video of somebody doing it, and they just did an encounter sandwich for Trico spot. But I don't think they had any deerlings spawn up there, so it might be okay. At least I'm hoping it'll be okay. Yeah. I say Snivy might be the longest hunt we've tried to do for all three. Specifically for this third one. I think the last time we had a Snivy outbreak, we basically went all the way to like... I think it was like on a Saturday that we did it. And we basically went all the way to like midnight to try and find one. But we found two. Yeah, I have to make sure. Yeah, the only other thing I need to do is, since there is a way to get herbs better, especially with Gengar raids coming out, I'm hoping that there's going to be like decent chances to get herbs. I also, oh, that means I also have to raise up a new Pokemon. I have to raise up an entirely new Pokemon for that raid. Dude, honestly, Snivy is just not even real in this game. Shiny Snivy, there's literally only two in my game. Game Freak, I need you to quick patch my game real quick. It seems that you've only put 2 shiny Snivies in this game, and now I can't find any more. Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Game Freak. Snivy, my herbs. I'm gonna ask my friend to get me a Snivy plush so that I can put it in jail or something. Alright. I've changed seating positions. This is the change that we needed. Is that? It is. Okay. This button. At first I didn't notice because I thought it was just because it's nighttime. There we go. Our one shiny Snivy. Now be nice and get in the ball. Oh, good. See? You just gotta complain about not finding the Pokemon. And then the game's just like, here you go. Eventually I will need to adjust the box. Okay, I did one last glance, I didn't see any more. Let's go for Chico! Oh, finally. Finally. Now I don't have to keep being like, oh, well, now we have a shiny Braviary there to hold Snivy's spot whenever we find it. Now we have it. Alright. So Trico is up here. Trico's should be a pretty easy find. Not because of the spawn, but because of the color. Oops. No, what am I doing? Stop. I was trying to get off my mount. But I saw that there's an easier way to freaking synchro to actually get rid of this. God. I don't need to battle it. I thought that was so cool when I saw a video. Oh yeah, I don't think about how complaining works. I just do it. But I was so baffled because I saw the video of that you can just synchro to battle a Terra Pokemon to get rid of it. And before I would just like try and battle it, but I'm like, oh, there's got to be a faster way, and there actually is. All right, so we're looking for. It's like what, a bluish Trico with a red tail. Let me get a couple of them to spawn. Despawn a couple of them, and then I'm gonna look up in a shiny Trico. Sure. Save as there. And then I need to go here, change this image to whatever I saved it as. Where did I save it as? Oh god. Alright, I can't find the image that I just saved, so we'll have to go back to it. we will go back for the image so that we can change the hunt notification. Yeah, I have a ton of arrow shards, I think. There's only been one time where I actually needed to change my Terra, and I think that was when I tried to change my Annihilape's Terra type to fighting for the Infernape raid that happened recently. And honestly, like, the Infernape raid was such RNG for me, whether I'd complete it or not. Because, like, if I got crit, then I just lose. Because he, like, one-shots me. If I don't do, like, the specific order of buffs for my Annihilate, then I'll just lose later on. So it was, like, a lot of RNG factor with it. Alright, I got 15 minutes. 15 minutes to find one Trico. Or maybe 15 minutes to find a group of 3 Tricos that are shiny. Quite maybe, possibly. But yeah, I'm wondering what Pokemon is going to be good for fighting against the new Gengar. Because we're definitely going to be trying to get as much Urban Mystica for that raid as possible. The only other thing I was considering was shoot. The only other thing I was considering was playing on my alt and getting the herbs there. I appreciate you trying to swindle my game. Oh, there's one. Nice, 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 nice. It works when other people ask for it, but when I ask for it, it's just like, heck no. Alright, got one Chica down. Honestly, I feel like when other people are here, the shinies like to come out. When I'm shiny hunting by myself, they never want to show up. I'm definitely gonna have to organize my box. Save. Then I'll need to figure out where tree. Okay, that's a regular one. I guess while it's doing that, fun. Okay, shoot. I'm like trying to change this. Pokey, is it this one? It is. Okay. There. Okay. Oh. Honestly, that was pretty fast. 12:26 left. We can definitely find another one. We can definitely find another one. Find another one. Find two more. Two more. One sandwich. Hello. Trico, do you want to be the fastest shiny that I find? Maybe, please. I keep running into the regular ones. Okay, they're all regular ones. When they sleep and I see like the Z's, it always makes me think that there's a shiny. Even like if the shiny isn't like a blue color, I'll just think, oh, okay, so there is some deerling that spawn up here. But every time I see the Z's, I'm just like, oh, it's a different colored Pokemon. It must be shiny. No, the Pokemon's just asleep. So it looks like if you hang around too close to the edge, you can possibly get some deerling to spawn. But it doesn't look like it's very consistent. I saw it, I flicked it, but alas, I still hit it. I think Turtwig also has a close spot to here. So I can try looking for that as well. Depending on how many we find. Oh no, the day is coming. It is now daylight in my game. And for some reason, I just see a lot worse. Dude, honestly, the light green of the Trico just doesn't seem real to me. And I just imagine Trico as like a slightly darker green. Just kind of weirding me out. Ah. Okay, there's a rock. Okay, I would need to find said rock. Wait, there's another... Is it the rock where Cleavor spawns? Because I saw that I saw a video where there's a starter where Cleavor spawns. And there's an isolated starter there. I don't remember which one it was, though. A lot of time on the sandwich. A lot of time. That's Lytton? Okay. We already did Lytton, so I guess I don't need to go up to Cleavor. Right. Okay, we did Lytton, not at that spot. But there's another isolated encounter here in the canyon biome that also spawned Lytton. And honestly, it was a pretty good spot. We caught Lytton pretty fast. Which was nice, because it's like, it's definitely a lot more different than the regular one. So when you saw it, it was like quite obvious. Na, 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 na. I almost ran straight into that group. Oh, I wish the game would go back to nighttime. I can't see very well. Okay, that's just a green one. Oh, oh my gosh. I got jebaited by the sleepy thing. Near left of the buyout. W-shaped rock puts the W in Turtwig. Now did just be Turtig. Oh. Anyways. Oh, jeez. I don't know what it is, but like the brighter the game is, the more I cannot see. I need to go get my sunglasses. It's so bright. It also doesn't help that like the light green of normal Trico just blends in with the ground. So if I don't see the red, I'm prone to just run into one. Ooh. Oh. Honestly, though, I used to wear yellow lens glasses back when I used to play League a lot. I don't think they really did anything, to be perfectly honest. And it wasn't like I bought yellow lens glasses specifically for that. I wore them for when I went to the... When I used to go paintballing, I used to have yellow lens glasses that I wear when I'm not playing, and then I'd have yellow lens on my face mask when I used to play. But honestly, those work really well. It works really well for blocking out the sun. I don't know how much it works blocking computer screen. Oh. Okay. Barely an hour. A little more. Prescripted gaming glasses. That's the next step. I've got regular glasses. I've got prescripted sunglasses for when I go outside. Next, I need to ask my doctor for prescripted gaming glasses. Excuse me, optometrist. Do you have specific gaming glasses that you can prep for me? I'll need them to see the shinies in the Pokemon on a molecular level. The ultimate gaming experience. Getting custom prescripted gaming glasses. That would be a thing now, wouldn't it? And one more. If we find one more, I'll be very good. I'll be a very happy man. I was gonna say let's do picnic reset, but we saw the trick over here. So we're gonna picnic reset over here where we last saw the shiny Trico. We fit some. Yeah, that's the ultimate like gamer way of staying in shape. Is you get the Wii Fit, you get the Ring Fit. I don't know what other training games there are. I know there's like a lot of VR boxing games that I used to play, but it like messed up my shoulder. I'm assuming I was just doing it wrong. But I also used to do Ring Fit as well. I beat the base game, but I'm like at the last level of the expanded world. But I've been trying to do other things to work out instead. But I've also never played Wii Fit either. Ooh, I used to grind Just Dance. Back in my high school days. I remember I'd stay at a friend's house and I was on vacation. But so whenever he went to work, I would just be at his house playing Just Dance and beating his high scores. And then he'd come home and I'd be like, "Hey, I beat high scores in like these songs." And he's like, "What?" Like, yeah. I had nothing better to do. Nothing better to do but dance. Da-da. Yeah, Just Dance always was a good way of working up a sweat. I used to play a lot of DDR as well. But now it's like my eye. I did not see you. My eyes don't work as fast and I can't process it fast enough to like do any of like the harder ones. But I used to be pretty decent back in my day. Oh, we just ran out of sandwich. Well, ew. Well, you know what that means? We need to make another sandwich. Although, I think we're gonna see what happens with an encounter sandwich. I just do that. We're gonna encounter sandwich. Did I think I got the ingredients. Yeah, I never really played Rock Band. I always played Guitar Hero, just cause it was the... we didn't have space to have like the drum kit. So yeah, I used to play a lot of Guitar Hero. Rice. 4 rice. 6 rice. No top. Bang. Right in the rice. What other? There wasn't really many other physical games I used to play. I used to play a lot of COD. Like Modern Warfare 2 was my favorite game to play back in like high school, middle school, high school. Until I got into League and then Apex and then Valorant and all those other ones. Alright, let's see how well this level 2 sandwich works. There's still a Swablu and Minchino. Okay, so I guess it's not fully isolated. Which is kind of okay. This might be okay. This is okay. I mean, I could do the alternate, the alternate, thingamajiggy herb sandwich. I really want to. That's what we call it daily all the time. Yes, yes. Yeah, I think I used to play all the way up till about Cold War. Cold War was probably the last Black Ops game I actually bought. Then I stopped. Yeah, I didn't care so much about zombies, if I'm being completely honest. My friends love playing zombies, but I was never into it. But I would always play the campaign, and I'd always play it on veteran. Just because it's like, well, I'm not going to go back and play this story ever again, so I might as well play it on veteran and get it over with. So I was definitely big on playing playing the story modes for all the games. The only time when I played like a lot of just like multiplayer COD, I guess, is like when Warzone came out. Because the place I used to work at, everybody, I used to work in a restaurant, and all the chefs in the back would play um Warzone. Victor Reginald. Yes. Yeah, they would all play Warzone. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm pretty decent at COD. And so I played a lot of Warzone with them back in the day. And then after a while, I was like, okay, I don't want a game that just takes up 200 gigs of my computer. I'm just not going to play it. And eventually I just became like rusty, and I'm like, I don't feel too much like playing. So that's why it's like, when it comes to like Battle Royales, I went to play Apex instead. Because I'm still pretty okay at Apex. But, I don't know, since they changed like the Battle Pass system, I used to just play just to do dailies, and that's it. But they changed like the Battle Pass, and now it's all weird and wonky, and I don't understand it, so I don't bother going back to play it. Yeah, I don't know. Ever since I like started to like relax more in games, I haven't like played as competitively as I normally would. I mean, I still hate losing and all that other kind of stuff, but I'm not like grind for 12 hours a day, or grind for like 6 hours a day for that matter. Because I remember back in high school, whenever I had like a day off, or it was like a weekend or something, I would play so much League that it would almost take up the entire day. Like, I remember one holiday I woke up at like 8 a.m. and I basically played COD till 2 in the morning. No, I played League till 2 in the morning. Just playing ranked. And to me, it was a lot of fun. I don't know. I always enjoyed playing it. I still kind of do, even though I play more casually now. But it's definitely a nice experience when you just mute everybody in the game. I think that's the one thing that I see a lot of players complain about, is like, oh, everybody's so toxic and they all just flame you in chat. I was like, just enter/mute all and, you know, have fun playing the game. That's my philosophy. Mute all, play the game. You do that with Pokemon and not bat an eye on the weekend, yeah. When I first time play through a story, I can definitely do that. But I don't know, this is like the first game where I've ever played so much post-game content. Like, I would typically never play any post-game. I would play the base story, finish it, and then drop the game. Yeah, honestly, it's like when you find those situations, it's like you don't always have to deal with it, but it's also not worth the effort to try and, like, you know, fight back or anything most of the time. Because a lot of times it's like you're not gonna see those people ever. And realistically, you may not even see them ever again in a game. So it's like if you're trying to fight back against them, I don't see the point. And I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, you shouldn't. I just personally don't want to put the effort in to try and fight back. Because there's also, like, a lot of people that are toxic. They're very, like, headstrong people most of the time. Like, they'll only follow their opinions, and even if, like, you try and statistically prove them wrong, they won't ever think about it logically, I guess. So a lot of times it's like, well, I don't see the point. That's what I'm saying. You just also pull a slack here, you just slack off and you just ignore them. Ah. Like, especially, so doing YouTube videos, right, has proven to be a whole, different thing. Because I remember when I first started doing VTuber content. So, like, I started, but before I used to be just like a regular ass person. And I didn't really care about showing my face or whatever. But I thought it was so cool that people use like VTuber avatars to stream and such, so that's why I wanted to create one, or I wanted to get one created. And the amount of negative comments I got when I was playing Apex, and it was never like on stream. On stream, everything was usually chill, but it was always like comments in like my YouTube videos and such that were just like super negative, and I'm just like, why? Monday. I used to try and conversate with them, and they never really liked it. But yeah, I would just don't let it affect you. Don't let it affect your mental. Eventually, I got to a point where I'm like, all right, it's not really worth my time to just reply back and like try and troll them or anything. You just gotta mute them. Just gotta delete their comment. Just gotta ban them from chat. "20 minutes. To live a peaceful, shiny hunting life now. Well, peaceful until we don't see a shiny, then it becomes an issue. Oh yeah. No, yeah, and I appreciate, like, you know, everybody that's like more positive about this kind of change and stuff. Because yeah, it's like I enjoy it. It doesn't really matter. I've I've gotten to the point where it doesn't matter what other people think about my model or my content or any of that kind of stuff. You just live with it, learn from it. Now, unless it's like actually something that's like bad and needs to be fixed, then that's, you know, that's more of like critique than, you know, flame toxicity. But I've never had like constructive criticism. Constructive criticism? I mean, it's all chill. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you get older, the less you care. Because it doesn't affect me in my daily life. Not like these Tricos. Yeah, like specifically when I created this model, going through the process of like connecting with an artist and having them create like your vision was such a cool thing. Especially since normally I'm very introverted and I don't go out and like, start conversating with people. This is like the first thing where I like actively searched out and like messaged somebody to like commission this project. And it was such a smooth process too. I can't thank my art mama enough. Yeah, I don't know. I think, at least with my model, like, it was something that I did not a lot of research for, but I did, like, enough research where I was, like, confident in what I wanted for it. Like, especially, like, this coloration, this art style, the hairstyle, and all that other kind of stuff. The accessories. The accessories were a big thing. And it's funny because before I used to... I don't even remember what my YouTube channel was called before. I'm pretty sure my YouTube channel was Nyeko Man. Where it was like a mixture of Neko, which is cat in Japanese, and then the sounds that cats make in like anime, they go like nya. So I mixed the two together, and I'm a man, so I put all of those together. And then nobody could pronounce the name, and I was just like, alright, we're gonna scrap this name. Whew. And then in League, I was annoyed because I was the Thresh main, and nobody would grab my lantern, they'd always flash out, waste their ability when they're trying to escape. So I changed my username to grab the lantern. And that's where this name comes from. But when it came to creating the avatar, I was like, alright, how could I incorporate all of these different elements together? Like, I used to play a lot of Thresh. I had the Blood Moon skin, which is like red and black. I have Lantern in my name. And lanterns in League, we gather souls, all that kind of stuff. Man, I thought you were Space Alien. You can never be too careful nowadays. I am indeed of this world, don't you worry. There's no otherworldly part of me going on here. But yeah, I thought it was cool because I was like, okay, well, Lantern, sure. In League, the Lantern gathers up souls. So, okay, so I made Lantern. I had the concept of essentially the Lantern being a place where people can gather and everybody... Oh gosh, I'm not even close to that trick yet. Anyways, but the concept of everybody being a little soul, gathering around and hanging out in the lantern. It was like a cool concept. And I was like, okay, it makes sense. Sure, we just roll with it. No reptile people here yet. Like at some point, is there gonna be a reptile man here? Maybe one day. Reptile Man comes in casually like, excuse me, human. I also too love the collection of the Pokemon. How are we doing today? That'll be the day now, isn't it? But also the other thing, it's like, I also don't have, like a lot of YouTubers, they have like backstories and stuff. I'm not creative enough for that. Or at least I don't want to spend the time to create a whole ass backstory. It's one of those things I was like, I was human. Boom. I am now anime. Yeah, they're hiding behind their screens. It's their way of hiding in plain sight without being outside. The ultimate strategy. Learn more on streams. Don't go outside. Stay indoors. Alright, am I gonna have to make an alternative Chinese sandwich? Quite possibly, maybe. Oh, jeez. Time we got a little bit less than 12 minutes, sure. True. I mean, there's got to be some secret conspiracy that's actually true. I don't want to think about it too hard, though. I'm very much in my lane, living as I do now. Not thinking too much of the what ifs, but more of what could be's. But I will say, I do like creating plans for the future. I think what I should do is I should create a calendar. Just so I can tick off whatever shine. Well, no, because it usually varies on what breakout I get, what outbreak I get. I resetted my game today, like, for about 20 minutes and I got the one Snivy. Group of shiny Chico. That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for just a full pot of them. Then we'll have some to give away as well. Nah, I'm too lazy to make any kind of calendar. Because majority of the hunts I do, it's like day of resets. Because yeah, as I said earlier, I did like 20-25 minutes of resetting the outbreaks of my game. Just so I could, and I got like a Snivy. I got a bunch of duplicates. I got like a bunch of Tepigs and a couple Oshawotts, and I'm like, those we already finished. Just didn't see that one. So we are getting a bunch of duplicates, and I haven't seen one for the Mon that we haven't caught yet. I also should probably check the news tab, because for Halloween next Thursday, we will be doing ghost shinies. So I need to see what shinies are gonna come for that specific event. Because we're definitely gonna be shiny hunting for those ones, and I want to also do Litwick. I know I didn't see Litwick in the thing, so that made me a little bit sad, but I know where we can isolate Litwick, and I think Duskull is in that same area, like on the top of Kitakami. So that is something exciting for next Thursday. It's also crazy because I used to also stream horror games. But I think my heart can't take it anymore. I used to do a bunch of Phasmophobia and then I just get jump scared every time. So I think this year will be the first year that we chill out from the horror games. I think last year, I think we did like Outlast 2. And that game was terrifying because you only have like a camcorder. You have nothing to protect yourself with. And those like the horror games I can't take because I need like a weapon to protect myself. If I don't have a weapon, then I'm just doomed. But we have cleared a bunch of other horror games from back in the time that we were actually variety streaming, I guess I would call it. Honestly, the true horror would be shining for full odd shinies. That is the true horror of this game. Okay. That feels a lot more terrifying. It's just constantly going over odds on shiny uns. Like, I guess the only other scary thing would be, I got the Charinate too much. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it definitely feels like the same as just doing full-on shinies when you only have the charm. God, that Granidos. I saw blue and I got excited a little bit. It's crazy. And now... I was just say something, but I forgot. Oh, jeez. I would say the only other scary thing would be, shiny hunting for very discrete differences between the shinies and the regular. Also sounds like a horror of the time. Shiny hunting for Family 3 mouse hold. It's pretty scary. Woodward Crane is the exciting one. Honestly, I remember there's like the last time we tried to... We started isolating for Chespin, there was a guy that came in and he needed to find Granidos because he played Violet. And I offered to help. And unfortunately, he found us a Shieldon, but we didn't find him a Granidos, which was sad. Shiny hunting in grayscale. See, I've seen people do a video on that, and I'm just like freaking how and why. I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm very interested. Yeah. We saw, like when we did Litten, we saw what the invert of it looks. It's super cool. Inverted shiny Litten looks super sick. I don't think I'd be able to do an entire stream because I feel like that might hurt my eyes. The grayscale. That'd be interesting. I'm also not too confident when it comes to shiny hunting, especially since I'm pretty new. Well, I say pretty new, but I guess somebody told me that we've been doing this for like over a month now. So I don't know if you'd call me like exactly new, but yeah, I don't have very much confidence in demons. How much time I got? Got a minute. Ah, level 2 sandwiches aren't it? Only 103 years, you still feel new. I mean, there's a lot of like, especially like with the newer games coming out, there's a lot of like different methods that come out, and I feel like it's just a big learning experience for a lot of people. Luckily, though, YouTube is just chock full of information. Like, if you ever want to learn how to do something, just YouTube it. How to X, Y, and Z. Alright, I guess we're not gonna find another one. Quickly spawn a few more. We ran into a regular one. Okay. So we didn't find... I might need to make just an alternative sandwich. So grass... Anything but sweet and sour. Jeez. We only have... I think we only have sweet, sour, and spicy. So that's a bit rough. Yeah. So we need the sandwich to find 2. If not, then I don't know what to do. Let me organize the box too. So now we can move Braviary. Trico doesn't go there. Trico. You see what the order is. That's gonna take forever for road. Oh, Gen 3 was the one where we didn't have any of them. I see. So should we there? Okay. Then we move Braviary to where all of our other extras. Not extras, but shinies that we've already kind of caught. Okay. Grass sandwiches are my least favorite to make the alternative for because it requires so much less. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Next. So we have to use this and we have to use... I should have done the other one first. Don't fall. Oh. I'm surprised it all stayed on. Last time I tried to do it this way, it all fell off. Eventually... Yum, 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 yum. So we are going to need to get Herba Mystica for next time. So... definitely gonna have to figure that out before Monday. Which is also not too bad. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time till next Monday. To get more herbs. I just need to stay focused and not look at any other Pokemon that may spawn in this area. Because I have a tendency to get distracted by the Pokemon that spawn in like the outer areas. Like no matter how much I need them, we need to focus on starters first. So that way we can do like a whole mega compilation with all the starters. I think that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Right now I've got every hunt that we've done so far, I have it saved up. And eventually... realistically, I probably should already start cutting it down, but... for current video purposes, I've been... Which brings me to my next thing. I've mostly just got a lot of shorts from these. But with the next card set coming out in November, I don't know. I feel like I definitely like making longer forms when it comes to card openings because I love playing with cards. But I don't know. There hasn't been like so many hunts where I like make like a long-ish form video. I guess I could make a video for each starter, but I feel like the video that I want to do with the starters is like sort of like how almost everybody else has it, where they have like the first one, where to find it, and all that other kind of stuff. What I did, all the only downside, right, is that, well, I wouldn't say downside, but I used an Academy meal for a majority of the first ones. So I feel like we could have been a lot faster with some of our shiny hunting. If we just went ahead and did like the level 3 shiny meal. It could also be faster if I played my Violet game and increased that file too. That would definitely save us a lot of Herba Mystica. As you know, there's like the free sandwich reroll strat that people use. I've just been too lazy to actually use it. But eventually, I think what I'll do this weekend is I'll play through that game. I will power through that game. I've also been itching to play some more mechanically... I wouldn't say painful. Or mechanically intensive games? Something like that. Yeah, eventually, I just need... Because I have my other Switch. I just need to make sure that I play it on the other account. And yeah, I need to... If I do that, I need to make sure that I get the DLC for it as well. And then I need to play through the DLC. Oh, it's gonna be... Ugh. So let me tell you, I do not like playing story games because it has a lot of dialogue. And that's kind of my sad issues. Yeah, I've gotten some of the exclusives already. Like, not the shinies, but, well, I got some of the shinies, but, a lot of the regular ones I needed to complete the first 2 Pokédexes I already have. So I think that's why I'm not as motivated to try and play them. And then with the event that Pokemon had this past weekend, I made it as a short, but I caught enough of those shinies from the version exclusives to make an entire line, so those ones are done. But there are still, like, quite a bit of other, like, shinies that I do still need from the game. Woo! Yeah, I think what I'll do is because, you know, this weekend I am going to a Halloween party, I'm probably going to spend some time playing through that game. And I'm probably... most likely just gonna find like a speedrun route online for Scarlet Violet just so I can plow through the game. Cause I know there's definitely like a speedrun route for like completing the game. And we will definitely be doing that. I think specifically for Violet, we are going to... I'm not going to worry about completing the decks in that game or, like, completing any of the other side story stuff. Unless I really want to get another, like, side story mon. Oh, that's the only other thing. Is like, I need to get that... I need to get Violet up anyway so that I can get the, Iron Crown and Iron Boulder, specifically. Plus all the other legendaries that they give out in the Teal Mask that are also version exclusives. Like the 3 birds, the 3 dogs, the 3 others. Yeah, I know that, I know the beginning of the speedrun strat, because when I played my friend in a lockout, and I used the beginning part of, like, the speedrun strat to get the Flamigo and beat the Cloth Titan as fast as possible to really open up the game. So we're definitely gonna be plowing through the story when it comes to that one. Ah, did not see you. Which reminds me, I should probably charge my Switch because I think my Switch is dead. My other Switch is dead. So yeah, when I first, when Scarlet Violet, I think like a couple months after Scarlet and Violet came out, like with their DLCs, I tried to play on my old Switch, like the very first one when the Switch came out, I bought one. And for some reason it wouldn't turn on, so I thought it was broken. So I bought another Switch. And I saw online that if you just hard reset it, sometimes it'll work and turn back on. So my old Switch did turn on. But I'm also like too introverted and awkward to try and return the other Switch. So I just kept the other one. And now the Switch 2 comes out next year. Supposedly. Speculatively. Sure. We will say that as a word. Oh, shiny Trico, I beseech thee, please grace us with your presence. Huh, I was hoping that would work. I am now out of my caffeine drink. Unfortunate. Did this picnic reset do it? Nope. Oh. That's just a... That's a Rotom. What the... Why is there a sleeping Rotom? I got excited because I saw blue and then I saw that it wasn't green. But it just wasn't a Trico. Oh, the first one showed up so fast. Oh my god. Nope, that's just a bush. It's crazy the amount of times that you can get jubaited by like just shrubbish in the game and thinking it's Pokemon. I feel like it's happened to me way too many times where I've seen something, it looks like a shiny Pokemon, but it's just like a leaf. Or a rock. But not a Geodude. Well, we are still getting gangs of Trico, but none of them want to be different than the other one. Trico, you're becoming like Snivy and I don't appreciate it. Oh, we're almost halfway through the sandwich. Na, 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 na. Big group, big group. Gosh, just the thought of having to stack 3 lettuces again is scary. We got a nice big group of them. Big group. Well, at least we're almost to the weekend. I'm very much appreciative. I've been looking forward to the weekend since Monday. Oh, there's another group, but they're all green. Nice green group of Tricos. Wow, we're looking for that red tail. Show me that red tail of yours, Trico. Become the shiny I know you were meant to be. The only other consideration, the only other cheese consideration I thought about, well, for keep to use a sandwich, catch the shiny, trade it to my other game, then reset. But that just seems like a lot of effort for not that much reward, I guess. At least with raiding, like, I catch majority of the Pokemon that I hunt. Got shiny and second egg collected, 6th egg. See, we at least got 1 so far. So we're not completely dead on Tricos yet. We've at least caught 1. Honestly, I don't know how much I'm looking forward to having to do Masuda method later. I heard that it's gonna take so many eggs to try and get at least like a shiny dex of all 3. So I'm definitely gonna have to spend a lot of time just getting the eggs. And I think what's gonna happen is we're just gonna get a whole gang of eggs. And then just run back and forth. Because those are gonna be our final 3 that we do. The Fuecoco, Sprigatito, and Quaxley are going to be the final 3 starters to end this part. And hopefully we can finish all of that at night. That's like 9, that's 9 shinies we're going to have to hatch. Yeah, thanks for the comfort. I am going to need it. Oh god, I didn't even see that one. Oh. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun time, cause oh gosh, my eye. Cause I saw that you can breed one ditto with all three of them, and then get a mixed batch of eggs. 2 3 a batch at a time. Yeah, that's the plan. I also need to clean up my boxes. So I need to start moving some like the basic ones that I have over to Pokemon Home. Just so that they're already there. I also need to get Pokemon Home for my Switch. And then make sure it's connected to my Nintendo account. Ooh. Yeah, I'm excited for when this is done because then we'll just have a big leveling day. Collecting a box and a half egg. Collecting eggs. Egg of 7 to 8 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I saw a video where the guy was catching, or he was collecting them every 5 minutes, and it ranged from like 0 to 5 eggs. So we're definitely gonna be, I'm definitely gonna do this off stream, but we're gonna be getting a whole gang of eggs. We're gonna get a whole gang of eggs, and it's just gonna be all a random batch of them. Which I think is gonna be a lot of fun. I really like Gotcha. I almost feel like shiny hunting is almost like Gotcha, but it's not really. You're not randomly rolling to get like a shiny, I guess. It is still luck. Oh, and then tomorrow I get to go to the card shop. Yippee. I get to play with my cards. Wow, ever since the first one, no shiny, no shiny. Maybe we're running the wrong way. Let's run counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, counterclockwise will get us a shiny. Holy, huh? Oh, fool. Yeah, I don't know. It feels really weird going counterclockwise. Give him time to spawn. Let it show. I mean, we might be starting to get to that point. Trico, if you don't show up, I'm gonna start treating you like Snivy. Maybe. Oh, it was so easy to get the first one, but no more shinies want to show up. Oh. Ooh. Dang. It's like we're getting a ton of them to spawn, but none of them want to be shiny. It's like, unless the shiny's like hidden inside this rock. Ah! Did the shiny fall into the water? Is also a question that comes to mind, Trico. Have you gone and not swim? Dang, I saw the red. I thought the green part was in the bush. Thought it could have been a shiny. But I got jebaited. Come on, Chico. Don't you want to be my friend? You were doing so well, and now look at you. Going 2 sandwiches through and no shiny. 2 sandwiches deep. And you don't want to respect my wishes. Yeah, I don't wanna have to go and shiny hunt for like Torchic or something. Just go and do a completely different one. Actually, what is the fire sandwich? Oh, it's relatively the same herbs. Come on, Chica. I don't want to have to give up today and shiny hunt for like Torchic, but I'm sure Torchic will give me a nicer time since I just have to go into a cave. Oh. Okay, at this point, I don't know if I want to find a shiny just because I don't want to. I do so much sandwich. Honestly, all the grass Pokemon are talking together to conspire against me. All the water Pokemon talked previously to conspire against me. Like, that's the funny thing. I was always a fire Pokemon starter trainer, so I never really played any of the grass starters. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I ever started a game with a grass starter. There's just always been better fire starters or water starters than the grass one. Yeah, we find this, we can go to bed. We already have one, so I mean, if we just wanted to call it a success, then we can do that, but since we're doing it for the living decks, we're gonna need a little bit more. And by a little bit more, I mean 2 more. Alright, I might early reset the sandwich just so that we can just remake the sandwich and have a better time. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna last glance over here, let them spawn in, give them time to spawn in, and if a shiny shows up, then I'll be sad. If it doesn't, then I will just reset. Do we see any shinies? Okay, that was just sleeping. I don't see a shiny. Okay. Reset. Make another sandwich. Ugh. No. Alright, Trico, I'm giving you another hour to become shiny. If you don't, I will be disappointed. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'll think of something. No, 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 I don't know. Okay. Now we can get our group of shiny Trico. True. Very true. This is the point in the show where we get our shiny group. What the? It's just unfortunate that all the sandwiches, it's like for level 3 you can't mix sweet and sour, and that's like the majority of what I have. Like, who decided that at Pokemon? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might have rushed too much on the sandwich. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna give us what we need. I lost the lettuce and the pickle. Butter, 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 butter. Let's see. Sparkling, and we get encounter. Okay, so it did work. Most excellent. All right, Trico, I've made your sandwich. Now you have to appear shiny. That's the rules. I didn't make them. Those are the rules inflicted by Pokemon themselves. You now have to be shiny. Excuse me, Trico, were you not listening, Trico? Okay. I guess he didn't get the message where he was supposed to be shiny. Brother Trico. Who said you could just be green when you can be a blue with red tail? And it's day in the game, so now we just can't see. I'd like to believe that the bluish red Trico will pop more in the grass when we see it. Maybe I'm taking too long to look at the details of each and every Trico. Maybe we should just do quick runs, quick walkthroughs. Just let them actively spawn, despawn. I'm just always worried I'm going to miss one. Because I've seen people when they shiny hunt, they just fly over spots, and I'm like, how do you even see? How does one even see? I can barely see just running past him. It is Shadow and Pedantic. Like, for real, I'm almost thinking it was a miracle that we found a shiny one earlier. I almost ran into that one. I'm almost thinking it was a miracle we found the first shiny. Why so difficult? Alright, Trico, if you don't come out shiny, I'm going to reroll for an outbreak of whatever mon we still need. Either that or we could just go hunt for Mudkip. We can go for Mudkip, we can go for Torchic, we can go for Cyndaquil, we can go for a whole lot of other things, Trico. Your choice, not mine. Come out shiny, or your relatives will get it. It's sometimes crazy. It's like the difference between like doing outbreak shinies versus non-shiny outbreaks. It's when you don't find a shiny, it's just like it feels very bad because you're like, I wonder if it'll be faster if I just had an outbreak. I should just re-roll for an outbreak. It's like, I guess numbers wise, it's not too big of a difference. I think it's like a difference of a couple hundred encounters. Oh. Alright, Tricos. I don't believe you're real. Even though we have one, at this point, you're just a mythic. True. Yeah, I think all the ones that we need outbreaks for are like not very common, I think. From what I saw. Like the main one where we really do need an outbreak for is Fennekin. Because I think all the other starters have a way for them to be isolated. So at least for those ones I'm not too worried about, but Fennekin's the only one where I think it's like mostly recommended to get an outbreak for. Yeah, I think when it comes to all the other starters we still need, they can all be isolated. I just need to make sure I have the right sandwich ingredients. Because the one time that we tried, we had enough fire sandwich to look in the area. We found a shiny Magby, and we found a shiny Magmar instead. Which I was like, okay, well we do need those two. Not necessarily now, but Fennekin Ed hunts one wild. I don't know. I definitely want to try and do more of a wild outbreak, except for the starters. Just because I think I don't want to spend too much time. No, I don't want to spend too much time hatching eggs. No, get the shiny Fennekin egg. Yeah, it's rough. Like, just doing the living decks in general, it's like you find the first one, you're just like, yes! 2 more to go. Cheese and rice, dude. There it is! The second one! You. Okay, one more. Now, if we don't find the third one within the sandwich, then we need to do an encounter sandwich. Unless there's one nearby somewhere. Dude, just get in the ball. Like searching nearby just in case. We didn't trash talk it enough. Well, there's our second one. Alright. 2 down, 1 to go. Put it in the box. Put a save down. Alright, we got 20 and a half minutes. Trico, we need one more of you. Just come out with your hands up. Shiny in the air. Just come out and be shiny. Don't get distracted by Mola. We need female shiny Torchic. I also still need a hunt for Mudkip. That's also one that we still need a hunt for. Is it a lower percentage to get a female Trico? And a female Torchic? I know, I think the gender for majority of the stars I find, I think majority of them are female. Na, 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 na. Alright, Trico. Come out with your shiny hands up. Prepare thyself. Prepare. We got. Oh, interesting. If it means to be faster, you could be male. I don't care. I just need you to be shiny. Alright, we could probably try moving a little bit faster now. But we are going to be zigzagging. Actually, I've come to invade his home spawn. We're putting up wanted posters for the shiny one. Have you seen this, Trico? Dang it. I didn't mean to clip the regular one. Have you seen this, Trico? He's wanted for being shiny. That is all. Hey, come on, we even splurged the Herba Mystica for you to be shiny. Come on, Chica, think about that. I used my own Herba Mystica to make you shine for me. Game, I don't need you to be rare for me. I just need you to be a shiny now. That's what I'm saying. I just need to have a regular ass shiny. If it's meant to be a male Trico, by all means, game, I will take him. I will want this Trico. The only condition he needs is the shiny condition. Oh, there's too many regular boys. Regular boys around. I didn't even see that one. They're blending in with the ground now. Not reach in the bag. Come on, Chica. I'm sure you want to be shiny as much as I want you to be shiny. I'm sure that you want to be shiny for me as much as I want you to be shiny for me. Just really don't want to waste this sandwich. My herbs. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to grind some Urban Mystica later. Once Gengar comes out, we should be able to grind that for plenty of herbs. As long as it doesn't give us like only sweet and salty, or sweet and sour. Because we got a ton, we always get a ton of sweet and sour. And you can't even combine those with like the alternate sandwich methods. Or at least if you combine those two, it doesn't work. It doesn't give you the level 3. Thought I saw something spawn. Alright. Oh, come on, Chico! Don't be like Snivy and make me wait for like weeks to try and get you again. We didn't even get an outbreak of you. We didn't get an outbreak of you. I can't wait to finish Trico and then like tomorrow or something get like a Trico outbreak. Because that's the other thing, like, since now that we're closing in on finishing a lot of lines, we're getting a lot of repeats, outbreaks. Like, I've had like 3 Oshawott outbreaks, a couple of Piplup outbreaks, a ton of Tepig outbreaks. I feel like Tepig outbreaks are like super popular. I think I even had a Litten outbreak somewhere. But we already isolated for those. Oh. Shiny Trico. Hmm? It's crazy because like some of the other Trico, it's like they look a little bit yellow, and I'm just like, oh, shiny. No, wait, you're blue. You're supposed to be blue. Be blue for me, Trico. Be a blue Trico with the red tail. Just do it for me. Do that for me. Oh, jeez. 12 minutes. Monster. Despawn him, despawn him, despawn him. Once you go, I don't even believe that you can be shiny, even though we already have 2. I don't even believe that you have a shiny form in this game. I really don't want to use another sandwich. If we do, then we have to make it another encounter sandwich. Just an entire gang of them, all green. Call them the Green Gang. They're waiting to collab with the Garuki Gang, which we already caught. Ooh, there's a green one. More green, more green. We're focusing on getting more encounters. More encounters, better rate. Yeah, yeah. Eh. Green, 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 green. I didn't even touch him, Judge. I didn't even touch that Trico. Oh, come on, brother. Eh. What? I'm like flipping these Trico's hitboxes or something. Alright, quick picnic reset. Picnic reset. Change the mood. Change the mood. Come on, my shiny picnics, bring all the shinies to my yard. No green Tricos allowed. We want to find the blue boy. What's going on, Derpy boy? How are you? We don't have the Mystica to make another shiny sandwich. And I don't want to make another sandwich in general. We just need one more Trico. One more Trico, and we might have to use an encounter sandwich. Oh, at least you're well. I am also quite tired, but we've got a mission. We finished Snivy. So now we're, we need one more Trico. And I don't want this to be a Snivy situation where we have one more that we need. And then I put it off for like a week or something. Because we only need one. We only need one. Ah! I'm trying my best. We got 6.5 minutes left. 6.5 minutes left. If we don't find it, then we just have to do an encounter level 2 sandwich. Which is kind of sad, because we actually found it pretty early within the sandwich. I think it was, what, less than 10 minutes? Oh, there it is! Yes! Oh, the final shiny is part of this gang! Yes! We finished Trico! I just gotta catch it. Yippee! Oh, there's the Krogu catcher! Oh! Man! Well, normally I stream for another 20 minutes, but that's 2 lines down. We will use the rest of this sandwich. Save. Yeah, there's an ad in this video. Got 5 minutes. No, there's an ad. There's a YouTube video ad. No. Trying to see if we can spend the last 5 minutes doing something productive. Productive last 5 minutes. Oh my god, it's another 30-second ad. The more that these ads have, this the last sandwich we got. But I'm saying, all these ads, man. Alright. All in all, not too bad. You know, we finished the Trico line and we caught our last Snivy. That's pretty good as well. Yeah, PlayStation. Okay. Really? Here? I wish I could. At first I thought I'd attack the ads. Oh, there is Turtwig here. Okay. We will spend the last 3 minutes 40 seconds looking. Ooh! Oh, okay, there actually was one in front of me. Shiny Turtwig. Okay, it's got like a green body, more of a green body. It's greener than green. Darker green than this green. And there's Ellicott as well. Okay. This is where we shiny hunted for Litten. We isolated hunted Litten up here. Does it also spawn up here? It does. That's crazy. Wow, look at all these Turtwigs. I could probably just do a level 2 encounter sandwich. But honestly, this tall grass is so hard to actually see them. Can pause sandwich. Ah! That's probably a smarter idea. I wish I would have done that. Alright, next time when we're looking up stuff, we can press the home button. Ah! Regular Turtwigs. I don't know why I didn't think about just hitting the home button to save some. Cross. Which one? This one? Is it over here? Tiny Scarberry. Walk. Formation across. I'm stuck somewhere. Just hit a Scraggy. Or is it, oh, is it up there? Uppity, uppity, up, up, up. I always forget that you can actually, like, go up. Ah. Ah. It's actually quite nice. I just wish the camera was zoomed in a little bit more. Honestly, up here is not too bad. Got 15 seconds. I just gotta make sure I can despawn them all. Yep. I did not mean to jump all the way off. Oh, am I supposed to go further up? I think we're out of sandwich already. Okay, you're saying like all the way up here? Go annihilate. Hey, this seems very high up to try and get him to spawn. Oh, is it more over there though? Or to the right? Maybe not. Where you were was fine? Okay. Boop. Okay, so I'm gonna save a note then. Let's say an outbreak. Tier twig. Next to. Yeah, it's kind of delayed, so I hit it on top, but yeah, okay. Honestly, this is probably a decent spot to try and respawn and despawn. Let's see. We don't have a lot of time. But let me just run down. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have a lot of time to shiny hunt for more, because I only streamed for like 3 hours. We'll save here. Then I'll reset outbreaks, but let's move them over. Should be. Oops. So we're currently missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really? Okay. Because I can't spell, it's just Pokédeck. So, yeah, we got Gen 1. Gen 2. Chikorita and Cyndaquil. Chikorita, I think we might want to outbreak for her. I haven't bothered trying to look for her. Okay, anyways, Toaded Dial's good. Trico, Torchic and Mudkip, those are going to be isolated. Torchic, Mudkip, isolated. Hunts. Yeah. Turtwig, isolated. Chimchar is finished. Piplup. And then we got all the other rest of them. Snivy, Emboar, Oshawott, Chespin, Fennekin. We're going to want to Outbreak. Froakie's done. Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio. Did I skip over them? Yeah, I did. Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble. That's right, Sobble. We do need to also. So that should be just 10 lines left. I'm gonna write that down. 10 more starter lines. Oh! Honestly, not too bad. We have 10 more starters that we need to hunt. 3 of them are going to be Masuda Method. We almost finished an entire page. We're just missing the Fennekin. So, let's see. Fennekin and Chikorita are probably going to be the only 2 where we're really looking for the outbreaks. All the rest of them can be isolated. So I'm not too worried about. Yeah, we're actually almost done. And then these are extra shinies that I have, and then these are some of the other ones that I caught all on the way. So it's kind of... Okay, so I'm probably going to end stream here. First I'm going to save. Saturday, I'm not going to stream because I'm not going to be home. Sunday, I might. It just depends on when I get back home from the Halloween party. So that's going to depend. But for sure, we're going to be streaming on Monday. Monday, we're going to see if we can get a new outbreak. If we cannot, then we're just going to go ahead and do an isolated encounter. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure out when we get there. And then Thursday is Halloween. So Pokemon has the ghost outbreaks that we are also going to do on that day. So I need... or ghost sandwich. I need to make sure I have those ones. Not a lot of sour. Oh, you can't use any sour. Okay, so we definitely need more herbs if we're going to do the ghost shinies plus all the other shinies. So, the plan, I guess, since we have 10 left minus 3, we have 7 basic ones left. According to my math and how fast we're generally doing this. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be done with this by like mid-November. Not too bad. Alright, but I will be ending stream here today. Thank you guys for showing up, and much appreciated. If you want to see some of the other shinies that I've caught, I am going to be creating more shorts of some of the extra shinies that we get for starters, or just odd situations. But I will be ending it here today, so I do appreciate you guys being here. And on Monday for sure, we will be starting to get more shinies again. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and make sure you get plenty of rest, because I do need to go to bed at some point. Alright, thank you guys for coming.